All right, so we've got some really exciting news that we're trying to announce right now, and that's that we're going to open up a second channel. What we found is that as we try to share some of the other things that we do up here, because we do so many things all the time, if we show things that are outside of the scope of construction and excavation, it seems like when we do that, we take a pretty good hit on our channel progression for the next month, sometimes up to 8 weeks, where the next few videos we put out just don't get the traffic. They don't get pushed out as well by YouTube. It's almost like we get a little bit punished by not staying in our lane if we do too many different topics that we are covering. But that's just what our life is. We do all these different things all the time. So what we're going to do is we've decided we're just going to open up a second channel, and we're going to call it Mountain Maple with a Side of Ranch.
Which Everest came up with, and it's absolutely brilliant.
It was pretty clever when he said it, and we thought, that's pretty funny, and the more we left with it, the more we liked it, the more we kept it. So
I had played around with other different names and stuff, and it just didn't quite fit our family and fit our dynamic as Mountain Maple with a Side of Ranch, which is really true because we do so much with a side of ranch, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of just work like 28 days out of 30.
Yep, that's
close. True. So every day we're doing stuff, every day we're working on things, and so our main channel is going to stay with the rhythm that we've been at, where we're trying to keep things very project oriented, very start to finish with the projects as much as we can. Take the time to edit those into a really nice, hopefully a nice video for everybody to enjoy. The second channel, Mountain Maple with a Side of Ranch, is going to be from Ola's perspective. She's going to be managing a lot more of that video footage. A lot of times that's like if we're doing farm work for the day, you know, she may be managing the cameras a little bit more and talking in the cameras more in those situations. That's where we're going to start posting most of the videos that we do that are about different food and cooking and recipes and canning and garden work and stuff like that. We've got a video coming out same day today about processing our goats. And we did that one very, very much more about the recipe of how to manage the meat, but those kind of things. And more of the garden work, the garden harvesting, those kind of stuff will be there. The flower bed stuff, all the things we do with all of our plants, those will all kind of be on that channel.
I want to get to a point where I'm making a video on weekly recap. For example, if we have questions on either of the channels, I'd like to have a conversation with Mark, get those answers out, and have like a recap. Instead of doing a live, because our internet's so poor, we can do a Q&A with all the questions that are kind of featured in our videos.
We try to answer pretty well in the comments. Sometimes we get email questions and things like that. And a lot of times they're the same question, and it's just, you know, that might be a good opportunity for us to address some of those questions and answer them more fluidly.
They deserve sometimes not a text answer. I think sometimes they deserve us actually answering it.
Yeah, those will give us an opportunity to kind of address that stuff.
Yep.
All the things that are not basically construction and excavation and the heavy machinery and the equipment and stuff, the things that are pretty well in my niche that I present all the time, those things will stay on the main channel. We're excited for this. We're hoping that this will be another avenue for people to enjoy the content that we do and the things that we do, and we'd sure love the support of finding that channel and subscribing to it and watch for the videos there. There's likely going to be more videos coming on that channel more often. A lot of times because some of that's not necessarily filming and working on a project for a week, 2 weeks or 3 weeks to get the project completed, to wrap up and make a really nice video. Sometimes these are just, what's the project for the day?
And we have a lot of those. We have a lot of those. In fact, the videos that I have out right now are actually older videos that never made it to Mark's channel.
Yeah.
So they're videos that were great, and it's like, holy cow, we spent 2 days making, like, for example, our front boulder garden, flower garden. That was such a beautiful project. And you go like, I can't throw that into Mark's channel right now because this doesn't fit the niche or the criteria that that we've been actually following. I do a lot of projects that some people don't see that I do.
Yep.
On the back end. A lot of really neat things that I just would like to show and probably film. Both of us will always be in both of the channels because we do work together and we work well together. I think everyone's kind of been waiting for a little bit more from our channel, and I think this is one way to kind of branch off and give that other 80% of our life to this other channel.
We just think that this is going to be a good way to separate the content so that so that they get pushed to the right audience and get a good response back.
But look for Mount Maple with a side of ranch. Look for that, and please subscribe and check out the videos that we already have. And yeah, make sure you get the bell so you know all the notifications when I do have a video come out.
We'd appreciate the support. Look for it, and please subscribe and watch the videos there. We've got a few videos uploaded already, and we've got them coming scheduled and ready to come. Bang, 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 pretty quick here for a minute. So keep an eye out for them. We'd appreciate that.
Yep. Thanks, guys.